in a profanity-laced exchange with a pro-life activist captured by Breitbart News on Saturday. A young woman attending the far-left Women's March in Washington, D.C., was seen boasting about the number of abortions she had. "My body, my choice." The young woman, donning a pink pussy hat synonymous with the Women's March, is seen shouting at the activist at the start of the video. "It is my body until they cut the umbilical cord, motherfucker. Stop talking about women's reproductive rights when you've got a dick," she says. "You're a man. You don't get to comment about me having a fucking baby." She then tells the pro-life activist, "If you're a woman, you can't talk about my manliness." The male demonstrator, wearing a red Keep America Great Again 2020 winter hat, shot back. "Honey, you're showing everyone that you're a bitch with what you're doing right here," she said. "You're a piece of shit. God bless women and God bless men. It's time for men to be men and women to be women," he replied. "I've had 2 abortions," the woman then boasted. "I don't give a fuck. It's my body, my choice." In a half-baked attempt to paint the pro-life activists as hypocritical, the girl asked, "How many times have you jerked off in your sock?" arguing, akin to abortion, he would be killing babies as well. "Babies don't grow out of the semen," the pro-life activist replied. "You don't make a baby with semen, I'm sorry." "You need to shut up," she demanded. Amid internal controversies and a capital city deeply distracted by the partial government shutdown, the Third Women's March returned to Washington on Saturday with an enduring message of anger and defiance aimed directly at President Donald Trump and his administration. This year was a more modest affair for multiple reasons. An estimated 100,000 protesters packed several blocks around Freedom Plaza, just east of the White House, holding a day-long rally. The march itself took about an hour and only moved about 4 blocks west along Pennsylvania Avenue past the Trump International Hotel before looping back to Freedom Plaza. Some Jewish groups have pulled support for Women's March Incorporated, a Washington state chapter disbanded in protest. In November, Teresa Shook, the Hawaiian woman whose viral Facebook post is credited with launching the original Women's March, called on Mallory and her co-chairwomen Linda Sarsour, Carmen Perez and Bob Bland to resign. They have allowed anti-Semitism, anti-LGBTQ sentiment and hateful, racist rhetoric to become a part of the platform by their refusal to separate themselves from groups that espouse these racist, hateful beliefs, she wrote. In an interview with the Associated Press, Sarsour acknowledged valid criticism that the organization had been delayed in her unequivocal response in denouncing anti-Semitism. But she said it was part of the growth process in building a movement comprised of many different groups of people. "We believe in this movement,"